Hey guys, Sir Awesome here with probably one of the most strategically and visually entertaining commentaries that you will ever see for Shogun 2 Total War. This battle is pretty insane if you ask me. It's the most it's very involved. You'll just have to watch. But as you can see, the battle, the deployment's already, our army's ready to go and everything. But as you can see, the opponent started up very soon, and I didn't notice this, and I only got this portion of my army set up, and the rest is back here. So, what you're going to be seeing in the beginning of the battle is me rushing to get my army together instead of having it all sprawled out. Okay, so you can see I have 2 units of bow warrior monks, 2 units of Nodachi, one here and one off in the woods over there, 2 units of Yari Ashigaru, 2 units of lone swords, and my naked fanatics have returned. 2 units of katana samurai right here, or no, that's Yari. That's katana's here, and the other one's over there. 2 units of Yari samurai, and here, over there in the woods, and right here behind my army. Right here, I have 4 units of Yari cav and my general. My opponent has 2 units bow warrior monks, 2 units of I think it's 2 units, 3 units of Yari Ashigaru, 1 unit of Nodachi, no, 2 units of Nodachi, 3 units of Nodachi. Gosh darn it, my bad guys, and 2 units of katanas. I think that's right. Yeah, 2 units of katanas. He has a warrior monk hero, I believe a katana hero hidden in the woods, and you will see that he's going to charge fairly quickly. I'm going to move my archers into the woods because I was expecting a prolonged ranged fight, but you'll see that that's not how it goes. So my cavalry's going to set up on my extreme left, getting ready to find its opportunity to charge in and hit the rear of the enemy army. My army's going to set up in its regular rush formation. I was actually planning to rush this battle after I took out his 2 units of bow or bow monks. And you'll see right here, they're pretty close together, so my fire arrows are pretty effective. And he's going to fire into my Yari Ashigaru. I moved this unit up to capture the Morale Dojo. Well, not capture it, but to keep him from taking it. And you'll see right here, these 3 units are still hidden. He has his katana hero that has walked out of the woods with him and a unit of Nodachi. Here in a minute I'll be pulling them back. So you'll see here, he's pretty much just going to rush his entire army forward and hit my front line. At this moment in the battle, I'm paying attention to getting these units ready to spring their attack onto my opponent's left flank, and my cavalry to get ready to move around and hit his general. So we're going to watch the engagement here. So I lose complete knowledge of the existence of my bow warrior monks, and one of the units is just going to get utterly slaughtered, and the other unit I'm going to actually manage to salvage. So I charged my Nodachi forward to take out this Yari Ashigaru unit, and it is effective. And at this moment, all my infantry is becoming engaged, and the hidden units are coming out to do a flanking assault. I have my cavalry back here, attacking their bows. This unit was supposed to be sent behind to take his general, but he saw that and he moved his general up, which you'll see is very costly for him here in the next few moments of the battle. So you can see this battle is not going too well for me. I have 2 units on my right completely falling apart, a unit of cavalry completely getting destroyed. My units on my left are routing, my center's folding, and my cavalry's not going to be able to do much because his units are going to come out of combat, be able to turn around and slaughter men at their leisure. And plus my reserves got in here a little bit late because they're slow, gosh, and that was really irritating during the battle. So you see my entire line has routed. I managed to salvage a few units of my cavalry there, and you'll see another unit is coming back. But something amazing happens here in the next few moments of the battle. My entire line is routed. These are my reserves, by the way. My entire line is routed, but what you will see is, you know, all my cavalry's routing and all that horrible stuff. What you'll see right here, a unit comes back. Right here, a unit comes back. Let's see. It's supposed to be happening a little bit quicker than that, from what I remember. You see, another unit comes back. Another unit comes back. Another unit comes back. That unit comes back. And so all my cavalry's back. Great. And you probably just heard that his general had just fell. And we're gonna watch the engagement here. My naked fanatics have routed, I believe. So my most elite unit, sword unit, is gone. What you see right here, my reserves fold like I expected them to. Right here I got my guys in guard, spear wall, and I take them out because they're not really being effective because they're about to get flanked. And I have salvaged a unit of bow warrior monks right here, and they'll come in very useful in the next few parts of the battle. You see, this unit of katanas will actually end up saving the day. I'll go ahead and tell you that, even though it's routed. See, I've got my cavalry in there to do a charge on their Yodachi samurai, and that was great. And my cavalry's having a hard time getting out of there, actually. So I'm going to send this unit around to try and get a hit on his swords right here. From up at the top view like this, it kind of looked like there were no spearmen there, but there were spearmen there. And so I'm going to retreat all my cavalry to this part of the battlefield in the next few moments. And you see that take place. So here you see we got a big cluster going on right here. There's hundreds of men included in this battle. There are hundreds of men that weren't included when it came out, so it's pretty devastating to both sides. My Yari samurai managed to hold in for a few minutes, longer than I expected them to. And so my cavalry, I'm sending my cavalry behind here to take out this archer unit so it won't be causing me any more trouble. I'm going to send my general in for another hammer and anvil on his Nodachi. Oh wait, I guess not. I decided to retreat him back and try and salvage what I had left, which is a unit of bow warrior monks. The bloody, you can read that, kind of got bored. And my unit of katana samurai, my general right there, 2 units of Yari Cav, and another unit of Yari Cav right there. And so things are looking pretty bleak, but I managed to pull myself together in the crucial moment and decided that victory was still possible. You know, the only real unit he had left, you know, with numbers was this Yari Ashigaru. And so I'm going to try and keep his attention divided as possible. He had captured this shrine, which is probably the only reason he won that melee fight, to be honest. But he captured the shrine, so I'm taking it back, and I completely took it back from him so that he didn't have the bonuses. And you can see right here the fight that's going to go on between my katanas and his Yari Ashigaru. So he's going to kind of stand still and get ready for this katana charge. And these units are going to rout almost instantaneously. Shattered. Just beautiful. Yeah. And so my cavalry's going to come around. You know, I'm trying to threaten him from all sides. I'm kind of playing chase right here with my cavalry and his, let's see what all he has left. His katana heroes, the beasts, and his Nodachi samurai, no name. His Naginata warrior monk hero, and his to death do we part Nodachi samurai. So 2 units of Nodachi. One of them's taken heavy losses. One of them's very low morale relative to his heroes. And so I'm gonna end up moving up the rest of my infantry to begin threatening him. Okay, guys. At this moment in the battle, my opponent is gonna tell me that I need to learn how to accept a defeat and take a defeat. And I was kind of amazed by that because this is what he has. One of his Nodachi routed from the just pure loss of men. And he has 2 hero units left. Let's check on what I have. Okay, guys. An archer unit of bow warrior monks, a hardly dented katana samurai, you know, about 90 men, 87. Not even half the unit's gone. And I have a 1 unit of Yari Cav, 2 units of Yari Cav, 3 units of Yari Cav, my general, and 4 units of Yari Cav.
One of our units has used all its
But at this
ammunition,
turn, or no, it's actually 3 units of Yari Cav and my general. But at this moment, my archers run out of ammo. And I'm not sure what my opponent was trying to do here. I think he was like trying to just scare me away. But anyway, I still have this unit running around, so he can't take the morale dojo, which is good. I'm over there taking the farmhouse, and later I'm gonna take this armor dojo, this armor workshop, because first of all, I need stamina for the constant charges that I'm gonna be doing, and I need armor because his heroes armor and attack and all that is way higher than mine, so it's gonna come in useful. So while that happens, I'm just gonna cut out this part to where it gets to the charging and the attacking. Okay, guys, so right here you can see I'm doing a cavalry charge on his Nodachi who have not popped Banzai, and I figure they're gonna rout on contacts because they're very vulnerable to charges. And you can see right there they begin to waver, which is great. And then while that's happening, I'm sending my other cav unit over here to do a charge on his katanas. And I'm bringing in another cav unit to help out. This cavalry unit's also coming in. These Nodachi popped a Banzai, so I'm gonna move back because the morale's unshakable at the moment. And all the while I have my little katana samurai unit protecting from, keeping him from taking the morale dojo. And so I'm gonna get a charge in right here on his Nodachis and katanas. And while that's happening, I'm gonna bring my cavalry back in to try and get in another charge. See, I put a charge right here. You see, the only problem with having only spears to defend against cavalry instead of like archers and all the good things like that is that they're very vulnerable to rear charges. Like, you can hold them in place with a katana unit, like I'm gonna end up doing here towards the end of the battle, and you can just relentlessly hit them over and over, and there's nothing they can do about it, really. And you can see right here we're gonna completely surround this katana unit. I'm sorry about the frame rate drops, guys. I'm not sure why it's doing that. The battle went perfectly smooth, so you just bear with me. This battle ends pretty epically. You can see I got a rear charge off into his warrior monks. And at this stage in the battle, my guy's complaining about, man, you really need to learn how to take a defeat, and you really need to know how to when it's time to lose. And I was just so amazed by that, because by the looks of it, I outnumber him about 15 to 1 right here. He has 22 monk heroes and 5 katana heroes, and I have tons of cavalry. About, I don't know, it's probably near 100 cav that I have left. 14, 21, 19, and 18. So, you know, good bit of cav left, not quite 100, but good amount still. And so you can see I'm going to move my katanas in here and then decide that I kind of want them to be moved off. And I'm not sure why I did that. But I decide that I'm going to hit him in the rear because he's chasing down my cav with his monks. Because he's so going to win this battle. At this point in the battle, I think he was still convinced he was going to win. Because he was still complaining about how I needed to just get a defeat. And so I'm running these guys away so I can try and get a rear charge off. And you'll see what I do here. I kind of screw up strategically. Micro mistake. But I move these guys off and I move them in, and I don't reposition these guys onto them before the charge. So they turn around and they hit me. But, you know, I quickly recover from it. I move back. I lose a cab unit. My fancy coins. But I'm gonna get this charge in, and they're gonna kill quite a few. But in the midst of doing that, you can see someone coming up from behind, can't you? Who are those guys? Oh my goodness, it's cavalry, it's my general. Oh my goodness. It's all my units that I have left from the battle that I was supposed to lose. Yeah. Man, I need to learn to accept defeat. Yeah, there's one thing that I've learned throughout my life, and it's as long as you got something left, you're not defeated. Guys, in these battles, they can go either way. I mean, from the looks of it, you would have thought, man, this guy's a loser noob, right? And it was just a matter that his veterans were completely better than mine, and my guys got scared. And he has a lot of heroes, and the fear factor. But, you know, I was persistent, and I was determined to win this battle, and I knew that as long as I positioned everyone correctly, and I maneuvered correctly, I was going to win. And that's the kind of mindset you need to go into battle, and little life lesson here, guys. That's the kind of attitude you need to go into life with, honestly. That you're going to win, that, you know, no matter how bad the odds may be, you always need to be optimistic that victory can come from whatever you're facing. And so, you know, you're on this battle and someone tells you to quit, don't get demoralized and quit. You know, you keep going until that thing on your screen pops up and says close defeat or costly defeat or whatever. Costly enemy victory. You know, until that pops up, you will see that I just won this battle. I will pause it right here. And you will see that despite being outmanned, this fight that went bloody, horribly wrong, and you see all the bodies here, all my men, and I managed to piece together what men I had left, and I was able to take down these guys. Oh, sorry guy, you killed the last man. And that was a costly victory. Yes, I completely agree with that, because, I mean, I really had nothing left. But, I managed to pull off a victory, guys. And I just want you to know, I believe it was Sun Tzu who said, victory can come from the most unlikeliest of places, and that the most unlikeliest of times, and victory can come in the most unlikeliest of circumstances. I'm sure he said something like that. But, good book, by the way. Read The Art of War, and that is where I learned how to use my army like that. I'll see you guys at the results screen, okay? Okay, hey guys, and I just wanted to say something quick. If you watch this video, and if you've watched like my other videos to the end, thank you guys, because that really means a lot to me. And you can take a look at the thing right here. You can see I outnumbered him by about 500, 400 men, something like that. But and I lost more than him, obviously, because of all those hero units. But you can see that I mean, just look at the battle. It speaks for itself, man. It was a good battle to my friend, not my friend, but my opponent, Gassus. Didn't say that to be mean, but I don't know him. He was kind of rude to me. And at the end of the battle, funny story, guys, if you just listen a little bit longer, see, there's Nodachi, 246 kills. But when we got back into the room, he was just telling me how much I needed to learn to take a defeat and all this stuff. And I was like, okay, I won that battle. It wasn't a defeat. And I was like, a win is much better than a defeat. I'd rather take the victory that I got over the defeat that you wanted me to get, that I supposedly was gonna get, should have got. But yeah, he asked for a rematch, and I didn't save this replay, so I couldn't accept his rematch because I really wanted to save this replay and get it out to you guys, and just so you could see this awesome battle. I thought it was really interesting. If you do, give it a like, subscribe to see more battles like this, and I will see you guys soon. Thank you for watching.